Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. Today we will be doing a collective energy tarot update, looking into the energies of past, present, future, overall, our energies unseen. You get the gist. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate any support to grow the channel. But let's get into it, shall we? What's the overall energy currently surrounding us collectively? So far we got Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. What's our current energy? Current energy is the Magician. Energy of the recent past. Energy we can't see, but is that energy that we can't see, but is at play. Energy we can't see. And energy of the near future. Any other messages? Alright, so let's get into it. Let's start with the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This energy is telling me that the overall energy surrounding us is that we are actively working at repairing some sort of mindset, some sort of thought, belief, way of speaking to ourselves, communication in general. There's some sort of energy of consciously working toward rebuilding some sort of structure around how we communicate, how the things that we think about, the things that we're focused on. Something that used to be really painful or create a lot of energetic dissonance within ourselves, like inner conflict, is now becoming something that we're tangibly taking steps to heal, or love might also be the word. It's almost like this energy of I am actively taking steps towards healing things that have either hurt in the past or have been harmful in some way. But it's the process. The overall energy is the process of that. Our current energy is the Magician. So we are actively moving ourselves in the direction of the things that we want, whether that is the beginning stages of just actively being able to identify those things, or whether it's actually okay, this is the energy and this is okay, now it's time to kind of implement this or let go of this. This is our energy, is the energy of being in that process. So the overall energy is the process. Our energy is the essence within the process, the decision making, the moving of parts of our life that are actively no longer aligned or that we want to implement and bring into our life. That's our energy. The energy of the recent past is the Devil, Four of Wands. That tells me there has been some sort of kind of familiar, similar to this process of the Four of Swords. This is telling me that there has been some sort of structure, whether physical or internal, that is keeping you or has kept you looping in something that you thought was good. This looked good on the outside. This looked good, or logically it made sense, or you could justify it, and now you're moving in a direction there. You're like, I kind of put myself in a position where now I have to be honest with myself. The energy that we can't see that's at play is the King of Swords, Ten of Cups. So this is the energy of making those decisions and being able to decipher between what is energetically congruent with the Ten of Cups energy, the fulfillment, the happiness, the love, the peace, the work that we want to be doing. It's the energy lying beneath all of it is the consciousness of choice, the consciousness of being connected to that energy of love, peace, joy, embodiment. That is what's underlying all of this that's what's underlying all this other energy that's moving. It's also the energy of like, okay, I don't normally do this, so please bear with me, but there's also an energy of working with somebody to be able to build better communication in order to fulfill this Ten of Cups energy. So this can also be brought it through communication. But regardless, it's the underlying energy is that of which is knowing, conscious knowing. Yeah. Okay, future energy is the Sun and the Fool. That's beautiful. This is like, I am ready to seek and feel the fulfillment that maybe I thought this Four of Wands in the past was going to provide me, but now I can see more clearly. I have a better understanding of the feeling I want to embrace, and I'm going to move towards it. And it's almost like this aspect of surrender in which, like, I no longer am going to attach to the outcome of what my movement toward it or pursuit of it is going to produce. It's more of like I know what I want to do, and I trust that life is going to reflect back to me, whether it's a yes or a no, and according to that, I will pivot. It's the ultimate like energy of I'm surrendering to the process because I know what I want, and I know that I want to feel this, and I have the awareness now of what that looks like for me, feels like for me, looks like for me, and I want to open myself up to it. And so, like I said, we're trusting life now to be the reflection of that, to guide us in that direction, King of Swords energy, rather than defining ourself and our hypothetical Four of Wands energy. What the structures that we thought were aligned came from this place of, well, life is showing me, logic is showing me that this is what it should be. And now it's saying, okay, despite logic, but despite what life is showing me, I'm just going to pivot so that I can keep moving towards it. Other messages, we got Judgment and Knight of Wands. And this is telling me that there is like this renewal of ability to create. And I think it's very much aligned to the Sun and the Fool in the sense of like in the near future. And how it's coming through is this energy of like, I'm going to, again, surrender myself. I'm going to open myself up, release the judgment that I've placed upon my circumstances, release the logic that I've been using to justify my current circumstances, and instead believe in myself enough to move towards the things I want, the Knight of Wands. I'm going to trust myself enough to create this opportunity, start this conversation, reach out to this person. It's almost it's this energy of being able to ground everything that's happening here, the overall energy, our magician manifesting energy, our inner knowing. It's grounding that into aligned action within our life and trusting ourselves in the process of doing that. Again, it comes back to also being able to say, okay, life is reflecting back to me something that is like saying no, but instead of taking that no as the final answer and using logic to resort back to your previous like Devil, Four of Wands logical life, it's okay, it's saying no, but I can pivot and do this instead. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman. That's giving me the energy of underneath all of this, underneath all of the things that are currently moving, all of the things that are currently shifting and manifesting in the sense of what we are bringing to our conscious awareness and bringing into life and moving and choosing and newly communicating, there is an energy of like, I am letting go of the mind that is keeping me attached to the things that I thought were end all be all for me. And I know for myself, I can really attest to this energy because I feel it deeply. I don't know if I've went through all of it yet, but right now I feel like this Hanged Man energy is me being like, oh, I thought that this was the end for me. I thought that this mindset or this amount of success or this amount of love was going to be it. But as I keep going and as I keep moving and bringing things forth and taking action aligned to what I've told myself this fool energy, this Sun is, the love, the peace, the joy, I'm opened up to like a greater sense. So I have to be able to surrender my expectations of what's going to happen. So I'm going to leave that there. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment below, even if it's just a heart or a wave, because I do want to grow my channel. So I would appreciate any support that you can extend. And I'm wishing you the best week. I'll post again for next week, an energy update for the upcoming week, and I will see you there. Talk to you soon.